Hmm. Hello again. Good evening. Yes, back again. And I'm just giving you a link to my petition. Please sign the petition. Can you hear me now? Is this better or is this worse? I don't know. Um, right. Yes, you can hear me much better. I don't know why these things cut out. This YouTube is a stupid system. I believe there's something called StreamYard. I'm going to try and use that in the future. I don't know how it works. My technical person is supposedly going to look at this. Well, we will see. I'll talk to him in the morning because obviously by the time I finish this tonight, I'll be falling asleep. It's nearly 9 o'clock here. Obviously, it's 8 o'clock in England, but it's 9 o'clock there. Yes, I can have guests on the stream. Yes, we would love to have some of you as guests. So that would be nice. Wouldn't that be pleasant? Right. Okay. Well, anyway, there we go. Anyway, my technical person will deal with all of this. And I'll have a new computer. And in 3 days, I'll have my friend here and he'll help me with all my technical things as well. Do I like Ian Banks? A novelist, yes, I think he's all right. I'm not a great expert on him, but I think he's all right. Okay. Stevie D says, I reckon you just want more likes by restarting. Well, you claim you can't hear me, so that's why I restarted. That's the only reason I did this. I wouldn't have restarted if I hadn't had to. If you couldn't hear me, that's a bit illogical. So no, I don't agree with you. I think you're talking a load of old rot, actually. So not impressed with your comment, but there we are. Right. Okay. I'm loud and clear. Okay. It was a joke. Well, no. Okay. I accept it as a joke, and fair enough. Thank you for your joke. But I didn't quite get it as a joke. It's a funny thing to say. Right. Right. Michael Barrymore and his bloody TikTok, says Paulie. Michael Barrymore is a deeply unpleasant man, awful, ghastly, and horrible. Right. Dejanjo Lisa says, love you. Okay, well, I love you too. I think you're all great. I think you're absolutely lovely people, all of you. So thank you very much. What is my tipple of choice tonight? Unfortunately, I've just got a glass of white wine. That's all I've got. That's it's just an affordable glass of white wine. Nothing expensive. And it'll be all right. And in 3 days, 2 days probably now, we'll have my friend Max here. So we're going to have that. That's going to be nice. And then after that, we're going to a wedding. That'll be nice as well. So we're going off to a wedding. We do have a bit of gin, yes, but we'll save the gin for the morning. I think tonight we're going to go to bed early because I'm tired out. As for this, is this live? Yes, it's live. At the moment, yes. If you're listening right now, you are live. Yes, precisely. So, have we any questions? Any questions? What make are the glasses? I've absolutely no idea. Just some cheap sunglasses. When you're driving on the roads here, you need to have some sunglasses because of the glare on the road. So sunglasses were required. So there we are. Hello to Victoria, my lovely friend Victoria from northern France. Brilliant horse racing lady, jockey, and horse racing trainer, friend of Min, and also friend of many of my other friends. We love Victoria Haig. Victoria is a lovely lady. And may I make a tribute today to Mr. Easterby, who sadly died at the age of 95. Mr. Easterby was one of the best trainers on the planet. Absolutely wonderful trainer. And he died sadly in the last couple of days. So we give a tribute to Mr. Easterby. He started with nothing and he ended up owning half of Yorkshire. What a fabulous bloke he was. He was one of the best, wouldn't you agree? And Victoria says he was a lovely man. Mr. Easterby, we salute Mr. Easterby. Men, don't we salute Mr. Easterby?
Sorry.
Mr. Easterby, the best trainer on the planet. He died, age 95.
Oh,
We salute him, one of the best in the West. And Victoria has saluted him, so why don't you? Yes, we must salute Mr. Easterby. He was a lovely, lovely man. So, he had over 1,000 winners on the flat and the jump. He was a great trainer. Peter was always so nice to me, says Victoria. Well said, Victoria. You're absolutely spot on. What a lovely, lovely guy he was. Peter Easterby, one of the best in the West. Absolutely superb. People like that add vroom to the world. We love people like Peter Easterby, don't we? Yes? Peter Easterby, yes. Come on, say something nice. Oh, she's gaga tonight, so she's not joining in. So anyway, never mind. But Peter Easterby, I will give the tribute to Peter Easterby, given she's not capable. So anyway, rest in peace, Peter. Yes, he was a lovely man. And I'm very upset today about the death of my lovely friend Frederick Forsyth. Frederick Forsyth was one of the best novelists in the world. What a wonderful man. The Day of the Jackal. What a fabulous, fabulous man he was. And what a wonderful set of works that he created. And he really could write. What a lovely man, very involved in the Conservative Party in the era when the Conservative Party was actually a decent political party. We all feel that we've been let down by, what's happened in the Conservative Party now. Kemi Badenoch is Kemi bad enough. It's wrecked our world. The once great Conservative Party has been betrayed and let down and turned into a complete joke. But he was a great man and he was a great supporter of the party. And the party was a great thing when Margaret ran it, and even John Major. But after that, it went completely downhill. Absolutely awful. Right. Okay. So. Right, we're on to all sorts of little comments. I don't know what the comments are about, but Sherry Trifle. Okay, well, right. But no, I do think that Frederick Forsyth was one of the most brilliant novelists. Him and Jean le Carré, they were brilliant novelists. The things they wrote were fabulous. Jean le Carré, I will say, I'd probably say was my favorite of the two of them, but they were both brilliant writers. Ian Fleming, all these kind of people. We've lost those kind of generational writers of that type. And what have we got now? I don't know. I'm waiting to see something emerge that's fantastic, but I haven't seen it yet. So anyway, I'm very grateful to those of you who have written to me. You have been utterly kind and absolutely wonderful to say you're sending me some books. So I will await the books. And I don't know what books you're sending, but I hope to get the book about the hair. That would be absolutely wonderful because I'd love to read the book on that. But beyond that, I don't know what other books you're planning on sending me. But let's see what comes. But it's nice to have whatever books come because I could, we need to have some books to read. And Madam has fallen asleep yet again. So there we go. So it doesn't really matter. So there we go. Do I prefer Frederick Forsyth or Bruce Forsyth? Well, obviously Frederick. Bruce Forsyth was a perfectly pleasant person, nothing harmless, and that silly wife of his, Winella, just silly people. And I saw Winella at a party at Christmas, and I'm not really. I was never really into any of that, so obviously I prefer Frederick Forsyth, not Bruce. But nothing wrong with him. He's a perfectly nice gentleman, but he's not quite in the same league of intelligence, is he? So there we go. Okay, next. Right, next question. Right, you're leaving. Okay, well, you're leaving. Okay, well, take care. Have a lovely evening. Okay, bye bye, whoever you are. Night night. What do I think of Salman Rushdie? I don't have a problem with him. I know his son. His son's perfectly pleasant. I've said this before. No problem with the son. So I don't know, but I don't really know him. I know a girl that dated him once, but I don't know him. So I can't possibly comment on him because I don't know him. I've never personally had an encounter. So next question. Right. Have I driven a Triumph Stag? Asks Matt Grant. No, never driven a Triumph Stag. No. No. Do I like Lafroig? It's a bit peaty, but it's nice. I don't mind it once in a while. I've had it in the past. I used to drink it quite a lot when I was a teenager because it was one of the easiest ones I could get hold of. So I think I bought it rather a lot when I was like 14, 15, because I was a complete alky at 14, 15. So yeah, there we go. I was a total pisshead. So there you go. What do I think about the atrocity in Austria? I'm afraid I don't know about the atrocity in Austria because maybe this has just happened. I don't know. I don't know about it. So I can't answer your question. I'm afraid to say I don't know. Do I like hummus? Yes, I like hummus. Lovely. Hummus is very nice with a bit of French bread. Yeah, that's quite nice. Can I give you a good restaurant in Port Grimaud? Well, I would say go to Le Caravelle. That's my little go-to spot. So if you want to go to a restaurant in Port Grimaud, go to the Caravelle and ask for Joel and say you're a friend of mine because he's a nice gentleman.